Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle and today we're gonna do an inner child reading with you. So we got here 3 piles and I'm asking here how have you been as a child? This English. I'm not a native speaker in English, but I'm doing my best. Yeah. What's up with my hair? Anyways, so we have 3 piles, and you can think about your childhood. How was your childhood? How did the adults, your parents, for example, also, or guardians, experienced you as a child? Okay, and what was your character as a child? This is the main question. And then we're also gonna ask, what does your inner child wants from you in this lifetime as an adult? Yeah. The inner child is a term of traditional psychology of Carl Gustav Jung, I believe, and it's also correlating with Freud. Very German, right? So, and the inner child is actually the part of us which is lively, which is also, belongs to the whole adults, right? So you cannot only work, you cannot only be serious, you're dead on the inside when you're just too adulty, yeah? Too much how the society wants you. You also have an adventurous, playful and a wild side, and also a very apologetic side. I have maybe some blind spots with my language here. My channel is in 3 languages. You find also videos in German and in Polish language, and if you want to correct me in English, you can just really do that. I'm not upset or anything like that, so you can always write something in the info in the comment section if I say something wrong. Okay, so I have here 2 different piles, the Klimt tarot and the traditional tarot, and I'm maybe gonna use both, but I don't know yet. I got 3 piles. I'm very much into van life adventure, thinking about that. I don't have real plans, let's say, in this direction, but I find it very interesting. And the music that you see on my channel are the songs of the month, because I am pulling out of my own music oracle songs for you, and I sing them live. So I'm also a singer and a musician. Yeah, good. And there will be, there's always also something interesting in these music clips that I do. I have 3 piles now for you, so let's get started into this oracle. The oracle starts at 3:17 here, 3:15, and we have here 3 piles. These are just, these piles. If you want to book a personal reading, you can always do so. You always receive information about booking a reading via email. Yeah, so you can just write me an email, and this is no booking yet. It's just receiving information. And you can also tell me a little bit about your situation already or not, how you want it to. The first pile will be this flyer here. This cabin tech flyer. Okay, it's in German because I was on a fair and on a festival somehow in Germany, in nearby Hamburg, there in the north of Germany. So that is the first pile, and I do a music clip for one of these songs I pull for October. Then when you subscribe to my channel, you're gonna understand my concept here, I believe. Yeah. And there will be a lot of, there will be photos of this fairy Messe, it says in Germany, yeah? The second pile is this here. So it is a bigger flyer. You can say this is that little one that was the first pile. This is the second pile. And the third pile is the Globetrotter magazine, yeah? It was very interesting. There were also people, who are traveling the world with their camper vans and so, and so forth. and were telling about their trips. Very, very exciting. Good. First pile. And just choose the piles in an intuitive way. You will feel when some pile is, you're gravitating to somehow from your feeling. Just don't overthink it. It's the first pile, the second pile, and the third pile. And if you need more time, you can always stop just the video. We're gonna start with the first pile, and I got here some coffee going on. And some dessert. And I'm gonna shuffle. Already calling me in. Also very intuitively, how you can also choose the piles. How have you been as a child? You are undecisive. You are more quiet child. And now you can listen a bit. When you think like the things I'm telling you are resonating from the beginning, then the reading can resonate with you very much. When it's from the beginning a little bit like, I was actually not so quiet, and she's telling me that I'm quiet. And when I talk further and telling more, and you feel like, no, that's not me, then it's not your reading. Okay? So, you don't need to make it fit, because it is a general reading for so many people watching it. So, that can all, you can all just have a personal reading then. But this is general then. Okay, so undecisive could be that you didn't know in the restaurant if you want to have fries or schnitzel. The two of swords could be a more silent child. Oh yeah, you were. You are an old soul, unconscious old soul, and you are bringing a new perspective into your environment also already as a child. Yeah, but in a very, very unconscious way. You are embodying without consciously knowing it. Maybe now as an adult you know that, and you're conscious about that. That you're somehow the one in your friendship circle, in your family, with your people, whatsoever, or co-workers or whatnot, yeah? That you are actually the person with a perspective that others are not seeing. Nice. Ace of Pentacles. I would play with you. I would go to you and play with you. I'm sure about that. When we were children, because I like that. It's a more quiet energy. It is a very, very abundant energy also. You are a builder. Yeah. Could be that maybe you were a bit undecisive what to play. I see you as a silent child, as a maybe your parents had not so many issues with you, let's say it like that. So you were not one of these children that were born leaders, like me. Yeah, because children must be silent, and not every child was silent, but you were. The undecisiveness could be that you needed to be asked what to play. Yeah, that you and I love to mix my tarot readings sometimes also with the human design. You don't need to know the human design. It's not necessary that you know that. I combine my card readings sometimes also with the human design in a personal reading, but there is just, I'm sending info texts, so there is a certain info text I wrote, and you can actually book a reading only via cards, or also in the mix with the human design, yeah, and with the numerology and astrological aspects. But these are like packages, you can book if you want to. But it's also possible just to book a single card reading. It's everything possible, but I'm just saying I love to combine it with the human design a bit. Could it be that you Maybe you were a generator, yeah, or you are still, of course, you are a generator. If you're not a generator, it's not a must. You don't need to be, yeah. You know, on the cards, I'm not standing any type of human design or something, but undecisiveness could be very much that you needed to be, yeah, you needed to be asked. All right, y'all. Could be that you guys were generators and you needed to be asked, because when you were asked, when somebody was enthusiastic, coming towards you and saying like, hey, let's play Lego. I don't know if you got it. Let's play, who knows, let's play with a ball outside, yeah? And you felt a yes within yourself, like, yeah, I'm in the mood to play actually with a ball outside, or a no. And when you felt a no, maybe, you know, we do, as children, we are honest and we don't go and play. We are not children pleasing. Normally, a healthy child is just saying, no, I don't want, you know. But you are very much, you know, reacting on nice ideas from the outside, which is a good thing when you're a generator, because then really your energy comes up and you really have this life force, let's say energy, to really continue also a game and to really build with the energy stuff. Maybe you love to build stuff, you know. Maybe, let's say, when you were on the beach, you love to build these castles from the sand, okay? Mm-hmm. You had a very judgmental environment as a child, I believe. Somebody left you. Maybe somebody left the family and was very sad. Maybe also somebody passed away. So I also, of course, don't know who it was. But it could be also that you as a family left somehow. And it was sad, yeah, because you had to leave your environment alone. But they are very, very cold cards. I believe that, I don't know, yeah, it looks like your parents or your family were just a little bit cold towards you. They were very into safety. It was maybe a lot about money also. If money was not important, safety was very important. And they maybe, you know, were also collecting money too much. Being less adventurous. I mean, sometimes, you know, a family needs to have some fun times too, you know. So you cannot just only stay at home and just do things at home because it's boring. Yeah, so, you know, as a family grows also. And look what I have for it. And that is guys, it's very much, you know, it is a coincidence that I have this jewelry on. That's my jewelry. I have sometimes some crazy days, you know. This is actually pink. On the video, because I have a filter on my video, it doesn't look like pink, but it's pink. I got, you know, a pink shirt on. And also a pink dress. It's pink normally. It looks orange in the video, but it's pink. It's nice for the video, this filter, yeah? But I really have this stupid jewelry on, and sometimes I like to buy some stuff like that, yeah? I also have my crazy days. And that I chose this cup, Pippi Langstrumpf. It is a coincidence, I promise. I didn't wake up this morning, really I didn't, and was thinking about I do inner child reading. I just didn't. It was like, and I need some cream for my hands. Wait a second, please. And it was like, I was just, you know, getting ready today, this morning. And then I watched in the mirror and saw my clothes and thought about, yeah, this is the right day to make an inner child reading. So, you know, it's very much like going with the flow, with the energies, how I work here, yeah? So I believe it fits very much to the day, just to the energy of the day. Yeah, maybe your parents were very much into safety, somehow cold environment, yeah, so not so much loving. I don't see toxicity so much. This rather not, but it could be also toxic. Yeah, you know, it could be also that you were left alone very much. They went away very much. Somebody left somehow, and it was just about money, about collecting money all the time. Nobody really went with you to Disneyland. I believe a happy family doesn't need to go to Disneyland. Yeah. But somehow having quality time with the whole family, you know, in nature, it doesn't need to cost so much. It's not about that. You know, you can always say like, okay, today is Sunday, and we go to the lake somehow, and there is a beautiful lake somehow, you know, and a bit with a car. We must drive to get there, but it's not a life journey to get there. But we make some quality time, you know, we're grilling some sausages in the fire or something. These things are not, they don't cost money. When your dad has some time left to actually play soccer with you or something like that, or playing just a game with you. So these are things that don't cost money, but they are still very rich, if you know what I mean. Yeah. How did you receive that there? Abundant. You had the feeling that that you are in an abundant family. Maybe they taught you also how to collect money. Yeah, maybe you're good with money. Maybe it is very much like they taught you, your family, how to be good with money in a way. Okay, how to maybe save money, how to invest money, how to earn money, something like that. Maybe they also gave you money. That could be also for a part of you. Just please take that what resonates with you. I mean, these are all possibilities because we are in a general reading, so you know. But they taught you to be also proud of yourself and to have self-esteem, okay, and to be, you know, to attract money. Yeah. Money, 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 money. So your dad maybe was somebody who earned a lot of money. Maybe you inherited also money here from your family. Maybe, you know, your family had so much money like me. Hair on the head. Yeah. Stability, but a lot of sadness, because it was maybe a lot more about money, about the safety, about the the safety, you know, than about really being a happy family. Yeah, maybe you thought like everybody's just working. When they were not working, they were maybe, you know, collecting the coins all the whole day or so. This is something, yeah, but they taught you to believe in yourself. That's good, yeah. I see here maybe, you know, here and there some really a lack of emotions towards you, yeah? How did they receive you as a child? Your parents, for example, or your guardians, yeah? Or how to say guardians? Like somebody who can earn money. I don't know if your parents actually want you to pay for them when they're older. Could be also, you know, a concept like that. There was very much in the in foreign countries, it's sometimes still like that, you know, having children means that you have money when you're old, because then they are paying for you, and first you paid for them when they were smaller. Could be something like that. But on the other hand, it was just also maybe somebody who is carrying this money around, you know, a person that they can inherit, or you know, let the money grow through generations somehow like that, yeah. But they saw you as a quiet child and a very abundant child in a way. Also, they thought that you can learn very fast, learn very well, are maybe good in studying and so. the feelings towards you were very, very rational, very much into money thing going on, and maybe they really saw you as a child that is taking care of them then later in life when they will be old. But there was not so much like, this is our child, we love you so much, we go to the playground with you, we go to the cinema with you. Maybe you were just like another person being in the family who's actually helping to increase the wealth in the family. I don't want to say that they wanted to use you in a way, but it's not really this like, oh, what a cute child. Oh, we want to do this or that with you because we love you so much unconditionally. It's maybe also like expectations put on you to be really, you know, when you see it positive, then they gave you a lot of self-esteem and, you know, a lot of believing in yourself and a lot of success mindset, something like that, yeah. But there are not so many feelings towards you as a child, and this is I'm very sorry for that, yeah. I believe as a child has a right to be cute, you know, to be cute, and that somebody is always just telling like, oh, you're so cute, let's go to, you know, ice cream, and let's do this, let's go to Disneyland, let's do this and that, and so, but I really don't see that, and I'm very sorry for you. When that's resonating with you, that's your childhood basically, yeah. What's up with you today? Okay, because, you know, I believe it's not too late for a happy childhood. It's never too late for a happy childhood. I don't know if you know this saying, but it's like, you know, what about you today? You're moving very slowly or very rational also, yeah? They made you a little bit very rational in a way, but very fiery. You got a lot of fire. Maybe you guys are fire signs. It must not be the case, but somehow fire signs and air signs I see here. Yeah, you're waiting for love. Yeah. Could be for some of you that you guys are carrying that shit with you. Sorry for that. That you are waiting to be loved. Being passionate, having a lot of fire in your life is no problem, but really to have this romantic love here and being just loved unconditionally, this is somehow a lack, and you're just constantly waiting for that. Yeah. What can you do? Stand your ground. Be very, very, very aware what you are wishing for yourself in your life. Being just aware of that, and really don't go for less. Even though you're used to maybe not have so many, you know, these romantic feelings or so from your environment, but don't go for less, and be stubborn and say like, no, not with me. You know. Life should give me also that what I desire. Okay, just believe in that, yeah. And life will give that to you, because I don't know. I made very, very positive experiences with just being stubborn and just wait till forever and it will occur. I don't know, or appear. They say. It's not a guarantee. That's why many people are not daring to just being so stubborn. But this is actually that what you have to do. Yeah. Stand your ground. Don't let anyone who is not capable of giving that to you what you desire into your environment. And also distinguish the people, yeah. Not everybody is cold who's protecting themselves. This is also the other thing. So when you do that, it will be okay. This is, you know, the advice of the tarot, and it would not be the advice of the tarot if it would be a stupid advice, because it should be for you a priority also, that you're deserving that, yeah? Okay? So what about your inner child today? What wants your inner child tell you today? 3 cards I want to say. Yeah, Joe, just go for the love. You believe in the romantic love. You really deserve that. Yeah, don't go for less. Don't go for 2 cold people. Don't criticize yourself. You have an inner, you have a inner voice that is criticizing yourself for the wish to being loved, and maybe you heard also in your childhood that you're not deserving to be loved. And just be active, and be active in the world, and allow people to come into your life, and then also allow to leave people also when they are not matching that what you desire. You can have fun, you should have fun, yeah. The Knight of Wands is very much a very fiery, and if you want to have an affair with somebody, then have an affair with somebody, yeah. It's not about, you know, you don't need to marry somebody, you don't need to be totally safe with somebody or so. Just have fun, and you will see if this will give you that what you need, yeah. If you feel the love or not. Of course, be also picky, yeah. Don't let everybody into your life. I mean, but just have fun and trust life. This is what cards are saying without overdoing that. Okay? Yeah, your inner child is wanting to tell you this. That be stubborn, trust in your desires, and you got the right for it. And what other people were telling you, it's their problem somehow. Just take from your family that what is positive, and this is the money aspect, and so how what I say, and everything will be fine. Alright, the second part is here. That one. Hi and welcome. I got here some coffee. Oops. And let's go into the reading. You actually can also ask for your crush how their childhood was, or somehow like that. I don't know, yeah. So, you know, everybody's asking different. Oops. Yeah. You as a child. You are a very, very grown child. You are very intelligent. Also here, quite an old soul. Quite an old soul, yeah. I believe that you are a grown soul. That you inherited really experiences from other lifetimes into this existence. Could be that you are even more adult than actually your parents. What I see also is here, because this is a Queen of Swords. The sword energy and the tarot, and this is a very, very traditional interpretation, very much. This is also how I learned that, actually. You know, the sword cards, like Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Page of Swords, and so they are really royal family. They are really family from money. I know that the coins, the pentacles, are actually the money, but it's more like working for the money are actually the coins or the pentacles. But here is very much inherited money, yeah, and very much the royalty that had money from birth. This is like, you know, very much the traditional interpretation of the sword family in the tarot. And it could also be that you are a manifestor from the human design. I love to mix sometimes, you know, the human design together with other things. And when you're male, you don't need to be a manifestor. You can. But there are also, you know, yeah, gates, for example, in the chart that are very much, you know, a part of the manifestor channels. And maybe very often a transit is coming along and makes you to a manifestor, yeah? So, you know, take that what resonates, and you don't need to know the human design or something. Ignore the parts of human design when I say something about the human design, when you don't want to listen to it or whatnot. I combine my readings sometimes with the human design when you wish so. I have an information mail, so everything is standing there, yeah? How to book a reading and so, if you're interested. Okay, anyhow, so you are very much an old soul with many lives on this earth, with a lot of heritage of intuition and knowledge. Yeah, because the sword cards are, or just sword, you know, the element here, the color swords in the tarot, let's say, as very much intellectual, and intuition is forming out of knowledge and logic and intelligence, let's say. Yeah, and yeah, because when we know, when we received a lot of information, then we forget them, these information, somehow, because we don't need them in the daily life. And then our intuition is telling us an answer just intuitively. And I'm not talking about the spleen here, I'm talking just about the intuition, yeah? And here is really something that you receive just information and you don't know from where do you know them. And you have been like that as a child already. First thing. Nice group, guys. 7 of Cups. Nice group. Love you already. I would play with you too. With pile number 1, I would also play. You know, I was a manifestor child, and I went to the children. When I wanted to play with one child, I just liked one child from the group. I went to the child and said like, "Hey, what's your name? My name is blah blah blah. Do you want to play?" And they were like, no, I don't even ask them for the name, I believe. I just said, "Hi, you want to play?" And they said, "Yeah." Or no. Because children are honest. I like that, you know. It's so uncomplicated. You were or are still a born artist, but in a very unconscious way. And nobody really saw that, which is sad. And a very, very loving soul here. A super loving soul. You were a very, very lovely child. Highly intelligent and super lovely. Maybe you even look like that. Yeah? Maybe you're male, you're female. You don't need to have black hair here. But a very, very... you could be female and male here in this group, yeah? Very intelligent, but also very lovely. So the sword energy here is for you here in this reading just the mind aspect, which is very, you know, developed. But your soul here, you're a very lovely child. Yeah, you maybe love to cuddle. You had a lot of fantasy, a lot of creativity, very much a lot of fantasy. A very much, you know, a gift to tell stories. I also hear here. Maybe you love to tell stories. When you were able to read and to write, you are really writing stories. Maybe you're an author. Oh, this is such a cute pile. I would, you know, play with you and, you know, like, because I love that too. I'm a Pisces. You could be, I don't know what you could be here. Could be a water sign. Very strongly, something somehow, or an air sign, yeah, a Libra. You could also be, somehow a Libra is coming in, but you're gonna write it in the comment section if I'm right or not, yeah. Yeah, we would, you know, playing theater, or, you know, costume, you know, putting on costumes and playing the stories that we wrote or were telling each other. So. Excuse me. Yeah. You loved horses. You were a horse girl, right? When you were a girl, you were a horse girl. And that girl here, she has an ape, a monkey, and a horse. You loved horses. You were collecting everything with horses. Maybe you were also riding horses somehow. Then later, when you were 12 years old or so. Nice. And maybe you had a lot of siblings. Is it a sibling? Like brothers and sisters? No siblings, huh? Yeah, siblings. I don't know the word. I'm not a native speaker. You can correct me always when my English is off. Okay? Thank you so much. In advance, oh? Okay. Yeah, maybe you had a lot of siblings. And that was maybe frustrating somehow. Or how did you find it? Or just people around you, maybe a neighborhood just very crowded with a lot of people and you maybe didn't like it so much. But actually you did. Could be that you, and that's another message, you actually like that. There's a lot of action going on, maybe some argue here and there even with people, but you actually like that. It was like fiery, very much. Sometimes annoying, but actually it gave you energy. Maybe a lot of horses were there where you grew up. Maybe you grew on a farm. Grew up on a farm, yeah? When there was a farm and you had a lot of horses or other animals which looked like horses, yeah? Somehow. You really love horses. You are so much into horses. And you were a very good friend also. Could even be that you wanted to become something with horses, like you know, teaching others to ride a horse, something like that, or a horse trainer or something, and then maybe your parents sold the farm, or just had to move and didn't tell you anything about that, and the dream was gone. Because something here with these horses, was ending abruptly. Maybe you got nothing to do with horses, you just wanted to have a horse, and nobody was really helping you to actually ride a horse. Yeah, there are so many possibilities in this lifetime to actually, you know, taking care of a horse without having a horse. I mean, you can just find a girl who sees horses every week, and you can help her to clean the horses, and then you still have contact to the horse. You know what I mean? So it's not about money all the time. It's always good to have money when you have a child. Let's not lie about that. Yeah, it's better to have, you know, not to teach a lack mindset to a child. I believe that personally. Everybody has to do what they should. But when you already have children, then it's too late, yeah? Then you have children, yeah? Then it's better to find solutions. That this girl is actually seeing some horses, yeah? That could be also helping and working a bit here and there, you know, which is appropriate for a child. I'm not saying like children has to work, but just, you know, appropriate. That they just have a possibility to have contact with this horse somehow. Or just, you know, to touch a horse, to maybe go to a circus from time to time, where there are animals that they like horses, but here is a lot of very much an abrupt end. And you will know what was going on, but it was never your fault, yeah? Maybe somebody left you the family also, maybe a horse died. For some of you, a horse died. Maybe you never saw horses, but you really loved to be with horses, yeah? And if it's not about horses, it is about adventure, because the totem horse, because it comes very much into me this this information that, you know, horses just very much, but the totem or the, you know, spirit animal horse is symbolizing adventure, freedom, yeah, just, you know, like a cowboy is like moving in freedom, in solitude, you know, just through the desert or whatnot. Okay, this is freedom. Yeah, maybe you never had really freedom, something like that. If you say like, no, I don't like horses, and horses are not, you know, the topic here, but I just see freedom very much. It's maybe, you know, very much adventure and freedom. How's your life now? How's your life now? All right. Yeah. the love and the romance is very much your energy. You easily find love, you easily find a partner, and maybe you are couples already now with somebody, or you're in the beginning of a relationship. If not in the beginning, it's just like you're very romantic here, a very loving personality. And you and I see a horse. Maybe you are now a horse trainer. Maybe you guys are, I don't know, write it in the comments if I'm right with these horses all the time. If it's not about horses, if it's not about horses, then it's about everything what we associate with a horse, and so like freedom, how I said, freedom, adventure, but also romance. It's also romantic very much. You found a way to actually live your dream as a child, so I believe that was your what your child wanted. You are making true here. Maybe you are making here some money also to find a way to have a horse, or maybe you make money out of horses somehow. Maybe you have a farm now, or maybe you are like training others to ride horses or whatnot, or you're a horse ride teacher, or I don't know, or something like that, or a doctor for horses, for animals or so. And you are very much here leveling up. That is very good. So you may be even very successful in this business. Maybe it's a business already now for you. Maybe you learned that as a child that there are horses around, whatnot, and you inherited the farm or so. That could be so different scenarios here. But you are growing even more into this. You're becoming better and better in that what you're doing. And it's about safety and money. How do you feel about that here? You're very happy. And what once your inner child tell you, you're super happy here. You're super happy. This is very much, you guys, you pile 2, you are very much living your inner child. What does your inner child want from you? Your inner child wants to recharge batteries. Your inner child wants to carry even more responsibility, which is crazy. Your inner child needs a challenge. Your inner child feels bored because everything what you have is that what you guys always had in a way. Could be that there was just an inheritance or so, and you are very used to this life you're living. It's happy. You like it as an adult, this is very good, but your child wants to have a new challenge, wants to have more responsibility, because it is about also, leveling up here, or just maybe even let the career grow more, maybe even taking risks. This is what your child wants. Your child is not afraid of being overwhelmed. This is interesting that your child wants that. Your child wants to grow even more. And that can mean making risks, some form of risk taking. Is that what your child wants? Because this would create even more of a balance here. 2 of Wands. What's the goal of your inner child? Your child wants to have a break. Your inner child really needs to have a break, to have a new perspective in the life. What about you integrating this wish of your inner child for a break? Maybe for a vacation which take like a month. Maybe it would be nice to, go away for a month somehow. You would feel even more lively to taking a break that would even give you more abundance, that would even increase your feeling of energy. Your child doesn't want to be overwhelmed. No, I have now so the thing is, what the cards are saying now, what I really see here is your inner child doesn't want to be overwhelmed. This is not what they want. This is my first thought I was telling in the beginning, but this is wrong. Your inner child wants you to have a break. Your life is happy. It's very lively. It is very much there's a lot of energy going on and so on, but your inner child wants you to have a break, like a month off, going somewhere else, and that would even gives you even more money. That would let everything even flourish even more, your private life and also your work life here. Okay, that's what I saw for you. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and for subscribing to my channel. You guys know that that helps us very much as a reader. And when you want to book a personal session, just write me and you receive the information via mail, and then we can have an appointment. Okay, good. The third pile, last but not least, we got here the Globetrotter magazine. I want to use now this tarot here. Your child, your inner child. Welcome, pile number 3. I got you. Who has you been as a child? How did others perceive you and so? The world. Ooh. Yeah, nice. The world. Wanted to, very, very curious. You are somebody, when somebody is giving you a lemon, you make lemon juice out of that. But not only a glass of lemon juice, you would feed the world with lemon juice. You are so abundant. This is very much coming in. You're so freaking abundant. And it's maybe even overwhelming. Poor souls. Little, young, poor souls could be very overwhelmed. And that could be, I hope, not your parents. But what else? You... Wait, I just need some more cards. It's a very big problem, because yes, here are quite toxic parents, a toxic mother, or just a toxic guardian. So I don't know with whom you grew up, just your guardian, let's say, toxic. Always when you expanded your energy, and everybody has the right to live their potential fullest. You're like, I don't want to say you're like God. Or do I maybe want to say it? I mean, Jesus, because of Jesus in the Bible, let's say, there were even more wine. There were more meals for everybody to feed. You're a type like that in a way. But always when you moved forward to actually live your potential to the fullest, you couldn't do that. They taught you to lie. To lie about your growth, and they blocked you. There is a sick mother, a very narcissistic being, very critical of every step, which goes against the little mindset of the family or just the group you were in. I'm so sorry for that. Yeah. What are your feelings about that today? There is still a lot of strength in you, a lot of passion and power within you. But very, very much unconscious. Yeah, you feel the potential within you, You are closing yourself up from the world, from people. You don't want to have anything with anyone else because you are afraid that they are not accepting you and feel overwhelmed about your energy. You're the type of leader, and I say leader very much because you are like that. Yeah. Of course, you are a leader. This is no doubt about that. You are so used to little energies, little souls. You're so used to incompetent people that you are super afraid of relationships because it is too painful to experience again, to be limited. Yeah. What is the karma for hurting you? I know this is not the title of the video, but fuck that. Mental illness is the karma of hurting you. Yeah. Psychotherapy and a blockage in new beginnings. And a mental illness. Voila. How I said. It is not your fault. You are a god and a goddess, okay? Because you have a super wealthy character, wealthy in every sort of way. This is the world, you guys. You can... you are really feeding the world. You're having enough money for yourself, for others, for children, yeah, for animals in your environment, yeah. You are just giving and receiving from the universe the third, you know, just you are receiving when you are giving to somebody, to some animal as a child. Maybe you found a sick animal on the street and you were like, you know, taking care of this animal. And then the universe saw that and paid it back to you with even more energy, more abundance. And they blocked that. And they will have their karma for that. I'm sorry, yeah. Oh, makes me angry. All right. Normally I say like it should be forbidden for some people to have children. But in your case, we're glad that you're here. And I don't mean because of this little like you can receive, or I can receive from you. I don't mean it like that, yeah. So now I say the first time like, I'm glad that stupid people still are allowed to fuck and to have children, yeah? Because you're the reason I say that. Okay? Your inner child. Your inner child. Is waiting. Your inner child learned to wait, not to initiate. And this is because of your parents. But this is wrong, because this is a waiting shit that is not really belonging to you. Yeah? Because you're the world. You are not four of swords. You're maybe even also working too much. And this is a pregnant woman here, so you have the potential to feed the world again, yeah? Because round and world, it's very much like associating that with the symbol of the world here. So, your inner child is still a little bit shy, yeah? You are still a little bit shy because of these things, but you are moving into the right direction here, yeah? You need some time here, but you are moving into the right direction. What does your inner child want from you? Or, what? No, different. I'm asking, what does your inner child, what would be good for your inner child now? What you can do as an adult today, tomorrow, these days, or just now, somehow, yeah, when you find the reading as the time is reading, what would be good for your inner child and for your development in the whole, because it's the whole, the word is the whole, to really grow here in general. What you can do, okay? As an adult today. building up wealth slowly, concentrating on the coin, on the money, because you need your power. You are a person, it is very, very healthy when you have power, when you have money, because how I said already, you are very much like giving also money. You are providing to those who need it, and you receive that back. And also plan it in a way that you receive that back, that you are building very much your finances and your wealth. Because people like you should have money, because, you know, having money in your hands is safe. Having money in the hands of an asshole or a narcissistic abuser or a sociopath is very unhealthy for the world, yeah? But in your hands, it is a blessing. So please, Spirit is saying, like, take care of your safety, be safe. Don't tell freaks where you live, yeah? If that's the case and resonating with you with this toxicity, I don't know. Just be safe, yeah? Don't just be unbothered also. Don't waste your energy on people that are not worth it. And move slowly but surely on a safe, stable ground and build up your fundament, yeah? You must build up your wealth, because, you know, money is power, really. We feel also more powerful with money, and power is in very good hands if it's in your hands. This is a general reading, yeah? Take that word what resonates. These readings can resonate now with those who are watching it, but of course it's still a general reading, yeah? When you want to really have some more insight into your situation, you always can book a private reading. Just write me an email. And don't rush, but move. Slowly but surely. Also accept your dark sides and your light sides, because this is your whole being. Do shadow work also. Yeah, shadow work, like, you know, accepting also that what we don't want to see. This is shadow work. You find a lot of examples, you know, on YouTube, like people explaining shadow work. I would Google that. Be smart. Be also unbothered. Take your sword and cut the wrong energies out of yourself, and distinguish what is right and what is wrong with your mind and your intellect. Find also company, intelligent people, intelligent company, friends who has a higher status than you maybe, and are smart somehow smart. Find friends like lawyers, why not, yeah? Or, you know, people who are in a higher position that can help to put your energies on the next level, because the world needs you. It's very true, yeah? Okay, maybe, you know, friendships or somehow mentors, whatever the case. For chalices. And be playful at the same time. But don't waste your money. Be very, very conservative with your money and build up your wealth and be very smart. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Don't forget to play also. This is also, you know, playing and romance and falling in love and so, you know. Be also safe in falling in love. Don't fall in love with any sort of freak. Just, you know, be safe. Be conservative, but be playful at the same time, and it will be good. Thank you so much. Yes, we would play too. I would like to play with you, you know. When I ask, like, with whom of the 3 piles would my inner child like to play? And I would say with you two and with everybody who I saw here in the piles. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for liking, for sharing, and so on. You know, we YouTubers, we are living from your likes, your comments. Then the YouTube algorithm, you know, is showing up our videos for the others, and then the channel is growing, and then of course there will be even more content for you guys when you help me a bit. Thank you. Have a great time and see you in the next one. Bye.